Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Trish, and today I'm going to be doing some pumpkin painting. Some wood pumpkins to be exact. And I got these wood pumpkins from Target. And I also have some of these pumpkins that I got from Dollar Tree last year that I didn't get a chance to use. So that's what I'll be doing today, and I will be using some chalk paint. And I was thinking of maybe doing possibly gluing them to be like this. We'll see how I feel. I think that would be a really cute home decor thing. So I'll keep that in mind. But first, I'm going to start with, I'm going to paint this first. And I'm going to be using some new colors today. I got Pumpkin by Waverly. This is chalk paint. And I also have this celery color. I thought that was a really cool color. Pumpkins do come in all different types of shades. And then I also have this antique wax that I love that I will be using to kind of like put more dimension and to kind of highlight it, make it look more rustic. And then I have some of this, it's called Milk Jug, and I've used this for a lot of my other projects that I've painted. And so here we go. Let's go. So here I started with the pumpkin orange color, and I'm not really a great painter as far as like knowing what colors blend well together. I've never taken any art classes. I've always just been self-taught. So I knew that I wanted to mix some colors in there, but I just wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. So this is all kind of, you know, experimental, I guess. But I ended up using, and you're going to see in a second here, a couple seconds, I ended up using the chalk paint, the Milk Jug one, which ended up, I haven't used it in quite a while, and it was very, very thick. I think it's drying out, and so I had to water it down a little bit. But it still worked okay, and I was able to blend that with the orange, and it gave it like a nice little yellowish tint to it, which is exactly what I was going for. I'm out of frame. I hate that. It's so sorry. I didn't realize I was using my phone and did not realize that I was out of frame. So I'm just using the antique wax to highlight around the pumpkin, giving a little bit dimension, and then using a paper towel to wipe the excess so that it just kind of blends really nicely with the other colors. So here I'm starting out with the biggest of the wood pumpkins that I got from Target. And this one's a little bit trickier than the other one because there's no um, really there's no guide on the curves of the pumpkin like the other one. It kind of has like those little um, outlines that you can use to kind of guide you. And this, I knew I'd be having to create kind of like my own little highlights to make it look more realistic. So it was a little tricky because, as I said before, I'm not like the greatest painter. Um, but it was definitely fun, and you'll see how it progresses here and how I kind of go into the flow. See, I'm using that milk jug color again, and I'm just kind of like making um, little curves with the brush, and I just had to keep doing it over and over until I liked it. There were times where I was not happy with it, and I just had to keep like trying over and over until I got the look that I liked. But the nice thing is that you can take a dry paper towel like I'm doing here and just kind of like wipe it away and start over. So because the colors were blending together anyway, it didn't really make much of a difference that I was just wiping it off and starting over. I decided that I wanted the stem to be a little bit darker, so I got some of my acrylic paint and painted over the stem where I had already put the antique wax just to kind of make it darker than it was, because that wood that this pumpkin is made of just kind of soaked up that antique wax like water. I mean, it just really soaked it up, so it wasn't giving it the desired um, darkness that I wanted it to have. And here I am trying to get those lines, and I'm like, why isn't this working the way I wanted to? But don't worry, I got it. I got it. But it was just took some time. Okay, so here I'm using that new celery color that it turned out to be so pretty. I really liked it. And this is one of the smaller pumpkins. And yeah, really nice color. I'm glad I got it. But again, it was a little tricky for me to get those lines in there to make it look like it had curves. But you know, Okay, so this is the last little pumpkin, and I wanted to use white for this one, and I decided to just use my Waverly white chalk paint instead of using the milk jug one because that one was just too thick. So I thought it would be easier just to use this other one. Okay, we're back to the first pumpkin, the biggest one, and now I'm going to be doing some chalk couture on there. And I was trying to decide which one of these transfers I wanted to use, and I decided to use Harvest Wishes. And I couldn't figure out which color I wanted, and I just ultimately decided to go with white because I felt like white would show up the best on orange. So here I am, all in frame. Somebody called my phone and I had to take it off of the stand, and so that changed the view again. So now you can see everything really clear. So here I am just giving it a more distressed look, or giving these pumpkins a more distressed look by sanding them down a little bit. I wasn't interested in doing it a lot. I just wanted it to look a little bit more distressed than it was. And so that's what I'm doing here, because I'm getting ready to glue them all together so that it'll be a stand. And one thing I forgot to mention too is on the back of the pumpkins, there's something that allows you to hang them. And I didn't show that in this video, but I just want to let you know this can either be hung on the wall, or it can just sit on a table or a desk or wherever you want to put it. But either way. So once I knew where I wanted to glue the pumpkins, then I got my wood glue and my hot glue gun, my Gorilla hot glue gun, which is the best, by the way, and proceeded to glue them onto the pumpkin. I had this really cute ribbon that I got in a Chalk Couture kit that I had recently just received. And I thought it would look really, really cute with these pumpkins, and it did. It was perfect. And here we are coming back to the first pumpkin that I did, the Dollar Tree one. And I wanted to put some little leaves and berries on it. So I got this pick from Michael's last year, and it was in my stash, and I thought this would be perfect. It would look really, really cute. So I decided to hot glue some of these on there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun. It was great to be back, and I hope I get to do some more videos soon. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I love comments, and everyone have a blessed day. Bye-bye.